Mark 7 TDI Jetta oil change. Let's go. First of all, if you haven't gotten your oil, I would recommend going to a company and ordering it online. You get a kit and it includes your oil, your filter, and your drain plug. 10 out of 10 would recommend doing it that way because sometimes it's cheaper than going to your local auto parts store and just hoping that they have the supplies that you need. First step, jack up your car. So after you jack up your car, you're going to need to remove the plastic underpan from the car. So you're going to need to get a T25 Torx bit and remove it. For the back portions of the guard, you'll actually need a T45. Now that you have your plastic out of the way, it's time to drain that oil. And you're gonna need one of these. To extract the stock drain plug, you're gonna need a 19 millimeter. Here is your oil drain plug. To access your oil filter, you'll need to pop open the hood and you'll also need to take off the engine cover to get to it. We're gonna use a 32 millimeter socket to extract the oil filter. So you're just gonna reuse the top from the filter, and you'll also need to replace the little rubber gasket around the top. Once you've got your gasket on, go ahead, twist this in here, and we're good. Cover back on. So since we bought a kit, we have a fancy schmancy oil plug that actually comes with a magnet at the end so it can pull down any metallic debris that might be floating around in the oil pan. And that way you know if there's anything going wrong with your engine. And since you're on this video, you have a Volkswagen and you probably need to know those things. With this, you are going to need a 14 millimeter. Let's go. So now it's time to fill her up. So the engine holds 5 liters and this is exactly 5 liters, so it will use up all of what's in this container. And that's always why I recommend getting a kit, because they literally send you everything you need. I know I said previously that it is 5 quarts and it's perfect, but I still like to just double check and make sure that the levels are good. Yeah, and it looks like we're pretty much perfect, so. Okay, now we've got our oil in the car. I'm gonna check and just make sure that there are no leaks anywhere, and then we'll go ahead and put the plastic cover back on. Now it's time to reset that pesky service light. This is what you're going to do. We're going to press and hold the 00 set button. We're going to turn the car into accessory mode. So one press, don't press on the brake. We're going to release the 00 set button. We're going to briefly tap the square, and then we're going to turn the car off. We're gonna turn it back on, double check, see if it's gone. It's reset, very nice, very nice. All right, so just to go over it again. 00 set, press and hold that, put this into accessory, release, tap this, turn the car off, and then you're done. That's it. So that's all there is to it. I'll put the link to the kit that I used in the description of this video. Also, like, comment, subscribe, do the things, ring the bell, whatever, if you want more Volkswagen content. All right, goodbye. I love this. I've never seen one like this before. It like pops up or pops out and you twist it off and it's like easier to pour. Thanks, ECS. Thanks, Liqui Moly. Liqui Moly, not sponsored.